Shoulders, arms. Ready, cut. Left wheel, arch. Forward, arch. Right wheel, arch. Forward, arch. Color guard, out. Order, cut. Ready, cut.
Good evening to our parents, family members, special guests, Nash-Rocky Board of Education, our superintendent, Dr. Sheldon Jeffries, the executive cabinet members, and Tar River faculty members. You all may be seated. If you would, please assist me in giving a special thanks to the Nash Central High School Navy Junior ROTC, led by Sergeant Major Leo Nieves, with a round of applause. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We'd like to welcome the commencement, excuse me, it's my first time doing this, and that's all right. I'd like to welcome the commencement exercise for graduating class of January 2017. Before we proceed, I would like to take a moment to make a few comments on behalf of our graduating seniors. Our seniors have worked extremely hard in preparation for this evening's ceremony. As such, we ask that you please respect the integrity of our ceremony by holding your applause until the names of all graduates have been called. I trust that we will not have an issue tonight as we celebrate all 25 seniors sitting in front of us. So as we continue, please allow me to express my gratitude for being able to serve as each student here as their principal one final time. You all have brought me great joy in being this my first semester with you all. I am both humbled and honored to stand before you this evening, and might I say, you all look wonderful this evening. With that being said, please know that this ceremony is not just for you. This special event is for everyone here who has wanted to see you succeed. So graduates, let's take a moment to thank your teachers, counselors, administrators, parents, and family members that have supported you on your academic journey. Your high school career may end tonight, but as I have shared with you before, this is only one chapter of your life story. It is time to turn the page and move on to the next great thing in your life. Some of you have already decided on what you will do after graduating. Some of you may still be undecided, but I caution you on two things for your next step, and I encourage you on one other. Number one, do not take too long to determine what you will do next, because evil works with idle hands. You have been provided the opportunities and have been taught skills that you will need to utilize without delay. You have learned how to use and create resumes, mock interviews, and learn how to become a better citizen. So with no delay, go out and get involved, go volunteer, get a job, enroll in the military, enroll in school. Whatever you decide to do, celebrate tonight, but get started tomorrow. Your future is in front of you, and your path is determined by the choices you make. Number two, in the words of Miss Edwards, You have to have a plan A, a plan B, C, D, E, etc. I truly hope that your plan A works in your life and that your goals are reached immediately. However, as a realist, I understand that that scenario may not be the case for all of you. So with that, have perseverance. Know that if you keep pushing and do not give up, that you will have it better in the end. And finally, I would like to encourage you. Although life after graduation will have its tests and challenges, you will now and always be a phoenix. You have the experience and you have experienced tough times in your life, but you can and will rise above the chaos and soar with your potential and talent. Always strive to make the right choice, and when you don't, use your phoenix spirit to persevere and soar to success. You all have been a great senior class, and I wish you all the very best. Congratulations. And at this time, it brings me great honor to invite Brashana Condry to come forth and introduce our distinguished guests.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Tonight, we would like to take a moment to recognize our distinguished guests who have taken time out of their schedules to be with the January class of 2017 this evening. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Nash-Rocky Mountain Board of Education Chairperson, Ms. Wendy Wilson. Members of the Board of Education, the Vice Chairperson, Ms. Ann Edge, Ms. Brenda Brown, Ms. Donovan Chavis, Ms. Evelyn Bullock, Mr. Wayne Dahl, Mr. Richard Jenkins Jr., Mr. William Sharp, Mr. Reginald Silver, and Ms. LaShonda Washington. Superintendent of Nash-Rocky Mountain Schools, Dr. Shelton Jeffries. Chief of Staff, Mr. Brian Miller. Members of Dr. Jeffries' Executive Cabinet. Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Susan Blackwell. Chief Public Information Officer, Dr. Patricia Hollingsworth. Chief Technology Officer, Ms. Jane Finch. Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Ms. Robin May. Executive Director of Human Resources, Ms. Ella Betts. And all other Nash-Rocky Mountain staff, faculty, administrators, and guests. Please assist me with giving them a warm Tar River Academy welcome.
Thank you, Brashana. At this time, the Tar River Academy Teacher of the Year, Ms. Sharman Pearson, will come forward to introduce the January class of 2017 valedictorian and salutatorian. Let's give her a warm welcome as she approaches the stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sharman Pearson, a high school teacher here at Tar River Academy. I am honored to speak to you on this special occasion about two very deserving graduating seniors, which I not only had the pleasure to teach, but to form a meaningful relationship with. They are our valedictorian and our salutatorian. I will start with the last line of a poem, Ulysses, from Alfred Lord Tennyson, which states, "To strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield." Despite numerous life-altering obstacles in both of these students' paths, they did not waver. They accomplished finishing their high school years at the top of their class. It is no mere accident that these students' accomplishments would not have been possible without the help, support, love, and guidance of their family, teachers, counselors, and coaches, and the overall inspiration from our entire school community. But it also took personal determination, hard work, and perseverance on their part. It is with great honor to announce this year's Valedictorian Achievement Award to Ms. Deasia Baker. Equally impressive is this year's salutatorian, and that goes to Mr. Miguel Antunes.
So first off, congratulations to Miguel. We would like to present you with this commemorative plaque that honors you as Tar River Academy's salutatorian as a result of your outstanding academic achievement as having the second highest average of your graduating class. We'd also like to say congratulations to Deasia. We'd like to present you with this commemorative plaque that honors you as Tar River Academy's valedictorian as a result of your outstanding academic achievement as having the highest average of your graduating class. Thank you all again, and please join me in one more big round of applause for salutatorian and valedictorian. At this time, some of the moment that most of these young men and women have been waiting for. We will now have the presentation of our diplomas. And I ask at our stage panel, go ahead and make your way at this time. Seniors, before we begin awarding diplomas, know that we are very proud of you. And when you leave this evening, you'll be a graduate of Tar River Academy. I challenge you to go forth and do great things. At this time, our assistant principal, Ms. Deborah Battle, will come forth, and I ask that each senior come to the stage when your name is called. Again, parents and guests, I ask that you are reminded of my earlier request. that you please hold your applause until all diplomas have been awarded, so that each parent can hear his or her graduate's name. Thank you. Ms. Battle.
Good evening, parents and guests of our graduates. Graduates, please come forward. Miguel Angel Antunes. Deasia Zeldrick Baker. Damian Eugene Battle. Raheem Nashawn Braswell. Marquez Tamal Burney. Mahogany O'Shea Cofield. Rashana Imari Condry. Kiera Taishi Davis. Jose Manuel Flores Marin. Denzel Javon Gupton. Viante Raquel Ham. DeAndre Devon Hendricks. Tanishua Howington. Naisha Trinae Morris. Eduardo Oindiz Castro. Jashawn Antonio Perry. Jeremias Deontay Phillips. Nija Nicole Powell. Eulami Ramirez. Jonathan Rodriguez. Yasmin Ayana Savage. Estu Chum. Nicholas Daniel Ellis Williams. Alexis Matrice Worsley. Let's now give our graduates a huge round of applause.
One last thing. At this time, we will have our declaration of graduates. All seniors, please stand. By the powers vested in me by the Nash-Rocky Board of Education and the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you a graduate of Tar River Academy with all rights and privileges afforded thereby. You may now turn your tassel. You all may be seated. And I'm going to do like church real quick. Graduates, so I get to change the name now. Graduates, I ask you to please stand. As we conclude, graduates, I speak on behalf of every staff member of Tar River Academy by saying this: thank you. Thank you for giving us a chance to assist you in accomplishing your goal and moving forward towards achieving your dreams. This is clearly why we love our professions, because of you. Congratulations, January class 2017. We will recess in the following order: our stage panel, followed by our staff and graduates, and our school board members, our special guests, and Tar River staff. We ask that all parents and family members to please remain as we recess out, and then you'll be escorted out the doors you have entered by our ushers. You will meet your graduates on the outside as they have to go down and get their remaining belongings, and they will meet you outside. At this time, please stand as we begin our recessional.